On tonight's show, the Cougar men's basketball team looks to revenge their loss to UW in front of a packed house on senior night at Friel Court.
And the baseball team gets off to their best start since 1988.
And our experts face off for the title belt.
Stay tuned because all that and more is coming up on this edition of Inside the Lines.
Good evening and welcome to Inside the Lines. I'm Michael Preston.
And I'm Michelle Ledka. Thanks for joining us live from Studio A here in the Murrow Complex on the WSU campus. We have a great show for you in store for tonight, so let's not waste any time.
Well, it's up to you not to waste time.
Okay, well, then I will get to it. Or, I mean, maybe
well, you know what? I'll take this one.
Press.
Next on the schedule for the Cougs is a road trip to Oregon to take on Oregon State and the University of Oregon Quack Quack. WSU will be in Corvallis for a matchup with the Beavers tomorrow at 7 p.m. and head to Eugene on Saturday to take on the Ducks at 5 p.m. On Tuesday, we caught up with Coach Bone for his weekly teleconference. Here's what he had to say about this weekend's road trip and the Pac-10 tournament. Or it could be the highlight.
Either or.
You know, I really prefer either one of them. My goodness. What is...
Well, I'm not too sure what's going on, but I will make sure we get those to you later tonight.
Yes,
Prez,
I agree with you.
What do you think of the game on Saturday?
I thought it was disappointing to say the least. Get down by 16, come back, you know, up 3 and such like that. But hey, what can I say?
Sometimes that happens. Okay, well, as you've heard, the Cougs are basically just playing for seeding here in their last 2 games of the season, which I'm assuming you would have heard in the Coach Bone teleconference, which we will be getting to you later. So here's the scenario exactly of how this will go down based on the order.
Well, you know what? We were talking about the basketball game. So why don't I show you the basketball game? And you know what? Even better, dramatic music and my voice. So see, it's great for you. Look at dramatic music, Ken Bone waiting for his team to come back. Look at those students. They got newspapers. They're reading. God forbid, it's not electronic these days. Starting lineup comes out, D'Angelo Castro with a typical little crawl back. Opening tip-off. Here we go. An overcapacity crowd of 11,671 watches D'Angelo Castro win that opening tip-off. That's about 171 people over capacity, just in case you're wondering. The fire marshal's probably not listening, though, so it's all right. Nikola Koprivica over to Marcus Capers. This is the first possession for the Cougars and kind of an analog for the rest of the half and how it would go. They started with a turnover. Abdul Gaddy gets his hand on that. Quincy Pondexter picks it up, takes the length of the floor, gets the blocking foul, Nick Koprivica. Now inside to Matthew. Brian Ammoning had 10 of the first 14 Husky points in the game. Dogs up to a 2-0 lead early. Justin Holiday with the court-long pass to Brian Ammoning. Another 2 points for the Huskies. They dominated early, took their largest lead of 16 points near the end of the first half, and they were in control for much of the early going. Xavier Thames does find himself a nice little touch, a 3 from beyond the arc. That's, of course, where it would be from. He had 5 points. Nice scoop-up hustle play by Klay Thompson. Koprivica up to Casto with the lay-in. Isaiah Thomas, the UW sensational sophomore, and Justin Holiday takes it to the rack over the outstretched arm of James Watson. Now here's Reggie Moore. Vinoy Overton guarding him, and Overton just did a number on Moore all evening long, limited Moore to just 3 points on the day as Reggie tries to drive, gets rejected by Nardell Gantt. And look, hey, Michelle, it's you and Lenny Wilkins. Is he a nice guy? I'm sure he is. Marcus Capers now. Inside to Casto, looking for anything with a jump hook, and in she goes and count the bucket with the foul. Marcus Capers back up. Hey, that's Reggie Moore. That's 2 of his 3 points on the day. They came in at valuable times. Cougs drawing it closer in the second half here. The student section, needless to say, they're a little excited. Koprivica, of course, his senior day, the lone Cougar graduating senior, dishes it to Capers with the authoritative flush. Thank you very much, Marcus. Now Nicola, again, behind the back to D'Angelo. What a pretty pass. D'Angelo, he made NBA work on him all day long, and boy, I tell you, he did not get his masters in defending Casto, that's for sure. D'Angelo finished 8 of 16 from the field with a career-tying high 19 points. Koprivica from the corner. I don't like the Quincy. And a baby ties the game up right away. Or excuse me, that puts them down by 3, and then this. Oh boy, they could have used this. Clay for Trey. There it is. 2 of 14 on the day. That snapped a 20-shot shooting drought, tied the game up, and Clay did finish with 5 points on the day. Butch, later, guy named Bryant. Didn't know that? Of course nobody does. And X to the hole and puts it in. Puts the Cougars up, and then guess who turned it on? IT. That's not technical support. That's Isaiah Thomas with the lay-in here. Puts the Huskies up and takes care of business. Just deflated D'Angelo Casto. End of the game, 59-52. Huskies with the win, their 4th straight. Here's Ken Bone after the game.
Relaxed or what, but then we came up empty-handed. It was a hard-fought battle. Both teams came out and played extremely hard. It was physical, and it was a great game, I think, for spectators to see.
No, it was just a lack of focus and lack of determination.
Well, I wouldn't even say we were on fire. We just energetic and we just told ourselves we weren't going to lose. And I think once we took the lead, and that's a great coaching, great team that came back and kind of bounced back from us coming so hard at them at the beginning of the half and then even towards the end. So take nothing away from them. I think they came back after we hit them.
Well, I was up at the media table for that, and that was a heartbreaker. But
It really was. You want to know what else was a heartbreaker? That lovely image that was
What's
just shown
wrong-
of
what's
me.
wrong with
I
that?
personally would like to thank our producer and director of that. You don't think they could have maybe gotten one of me smiling with Lenny Wilkins? No, I had to look angry.
You know what? You got to
All
sit
right.
next to Lenny Wilkins. The man guided the
He's a
the
legend.
Thunder to their only champ. It's the song.
Yeah, let's just stop.
I know.
All right, so we're going to take it back to Ken Bone to hear more of what he had to say.
We have a tough opponent in Oregon State on their home court with their defense and even with the way they run their offense and the different challenges that those present. But in regards to the Pac-10 tournament, we are also in a situation with 2 games to go that I believe we can finish anywhere between 6th and 10th right now. So, or 6th and 9th in regards to the tournament. So we're going down there to do the best we can and see where we fall. Well, we expect to go in there and play predominantly man-to-man defense, but I'm sure we'll play some zone. We've kind of done a little bit of each as of late, or as of the last 6 or 8 games, really. So I'm sure we will give them a couple different looks, hoping to find something that works. I think keeping the ball moving and just really being solid with the ball, trying to take care of it and not turn it over. They do a great job of creating turnovers. I believe they lead the league in turnovers or forcing turnovers. And with Seth Tarver up there at the top of the 1-3-1, he has a great presence on the defensive end with his long arms. He anticipates well, good instincts, athletic. So he has a presence out there against a lot of guards. They'll play usually it's a 1-3-1 after made baskets.
Right.
Or dead ball situations. But it's not like the 1-3-1 is super good and the other defenses are not good. They can hurt you with their 2-3 or their 3-2 matchup or their 1-3-1. Even times when they've gone man to man, they've done well. I've seen enough video where they are a good defensive team no matter what they're in.